a chance maybe to get back upfield. He was trying to defenders and extend the play, but it doesn't work out very well for them. Yards on the other side of the line of scrimmage.
Get a throw away. He's taken down. Picks up his second sack of the afternoon. On third down, here's Coleman. And he loses the football a second time. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Hey, folks, I'm your host, the coach. It's Ultimate Team. It doesn't get any better than this. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. We're still without a score, tied at 0. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
Let's just lean on the word good here, partner. Good way to start the second half. Good safe throw, and a good quick first down as well.
He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Same result as last play, 14 yards and another first down. Off-play action, it's Cunningham. He'll buy some time right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that is caught at the 10-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
A big connection on that one. 39 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Cunningham to throw. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. A play fake. Now Cunningham. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. David Njoku there to make the grab. And the Rams go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I couldn't wonder. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally.
Now Ben hit, and and they will indeed hold on to the ball. So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. Oh, now Harris lost it. It's a fumble. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. But the tide definitely seems to be turning in this third quarter as this defense is able to knock the ball free and recover.
And let's look at it this way. Their offense is right back out there who just got them the lead a few minutes ago.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Lance Holworth, 27 yards. And the Rams are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. They'll try and throw for it. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. Back now in Pittsburgh. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. On second down and 4, Roethlisberger. Now they set up a screen for McFarland. And he lost the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. Always a blessing. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. He's got it at the 10. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
Hey, everybody, welcome. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
Thanks, Coach. We start this challenge. 5 left on the clock. You trail by a touchdown. Your opponent has possession on their own 30-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. 82 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing.
At the 36-yard line.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. The football comes out. Jacobs lost it. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Hey, everybody, thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
So for this challenge, we're in the 4th quarter with 3 minutes to go. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. You have the ball on your opponent's 35-yard line. 1st and goal. He's got it. It's Higbee. Touchdown, Rams. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now, you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
Hey, folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Thanks, Coach. This challenge begins in the 3rd quarter with 2 minutes left on the clock. You're down 7. Your opponent has the football on their 35-yard line. As we get set here, 1st and 10. third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. And the Rams got it. They bring him down.
You call it.
3rd and long. You knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Carson. Now Carson fumbles the football. And now the Rams have got... Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
Hello, and welcome to this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the Coach. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We will begin this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 3 minutes remaining. We're still without a score, tied at 0. You have the ball on your opponent's 35-yard line, and it's 1st down. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Kyle Van Noy. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. Henry out of the pistol. And he gets it down to the 32. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. On 3rd down, Henry. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yard.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football. Caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 48 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. They'll try and run for it with Henry. A strong running. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Derrick Henry. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Rams go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can... Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Again to Henry. 1st down and much more for Henry. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Derrick Henry, 35 yards, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Henry. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Derrick Henry. And they can't bring him down. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
I remember watching Derrick Henry come out of Alabama and sitting with some scouts, and one of the debate points with him was, while at Bama, how often did he have to deal with contact near the line of scrimmage? They were so good up front that he often got to the second level pretty easily. I think he's starting to answer those questions with runs like that.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Derrick Henry. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This is Henry. Gets past one man and inside the 20 before he's brought down.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 43 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. Henry. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Rams go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run with Henry. First down and much more for Henry. And finally wrestled down at the 11.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, it created a big run. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Now Cunningham. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Henry Anderson able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. On 3rd down, it's Henry. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. They'll run. It's Henry. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in from 7 yards away. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. Your opponent has the ball at midfield. 1st and 10. 51 yards rushing for him now to this point. Working with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
A first run for the backup, Abdullah. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
We're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Rams are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone.
The tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the
touchdown LA. Lance Allward, 62 yards. And the on one play have taken the lead. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One-play drive and into the end zone for 6. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly. And that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. Throwing, Cousins. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Rams have got it back. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Lance Allward, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. And he is all the way up past the 25. The touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. And now out comes Minnesota. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and
Off the play fake, Cousins. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. 3rd and short yardage, Cousins. You are watching Matt. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through. And that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. Henry again, able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. 2nd, 3rd guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Well, if this defense can hold them to a field goal here, what a win that would be.
Not just a win on the possession, but psychologically take over the ball game. This started with 1st and goal, so they were in.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Derrick Henry. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Rams have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. The Rams leave the offense on the field. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. That's caught. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was 1st and goal from the 2, or I should say 3rd and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that.
Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass.
I think you'd agree that looked like the right call from up here.
No doubt about it. What everyone has to understand is that the officials are going to be right on the play each and every time. You may not like the call, but they're usually spot on.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Cousins. Catch is made here by Irv Smith, Jr. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
To throw is Cousins. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry to try again after the sack. Cousins. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw, Cousins. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Ronnie Lott, the Hall of Famer, with a pick for this this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
Tackle made that time by Dalvin Tomlinson. Second down, they go again with Henry. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
Hey folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
We will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. We're still without a score, tied at 0. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. And we were down on the field watching Henry warm up before the game. He's a big man. No wonder he breaks those tackles.
And you remember what I told you when we were watching? It's not all pads.
Yeah.
When you get him out of pads and just see him in a regular suit or an outfit.
And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, L.A. Lance Allworth, 64 yards. And the Rams on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Well, these two teams battled through a scoreless first half. Finally, a breakthrough here in quarter number 3.
And I just wonder how that played for both of them psychologically, because when you battle through a scoreless first half, now you know that every possession is increasingly crucial. Who can put points on the board, make the other team chase? Wonder if you get a lift and if they get deflated a little bit.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for this? Jones hit, and the ball's out. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave them a comfortable lead.
Carlson on for the PAT. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Looking for his receiver, sharp, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right?
It got his man complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big play that time through the air. 37 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Give him 9 yards on the carry there. A good run. And now 2nd and goal. They'll give Henry another shot. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Derrick Henry. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Rams are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. And Charles, he's able to dive in there in a short yardage situation.
Just find a place to get to the end zone. Didn't matter where it was, but once he did, used his nose for the end zone and dove in.
So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2. Cunningham looking to throw. Steps away to his left. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And that was the old QB one-man band play there in the conversion.
And look, let's face it, even quarterbacks who don't have great mobility, in certain situations, they're able to actually take the ball in themselves. Remember way back when Joe Namath against the Giants at the Yale Bowl, right? Remember Joe had all those knee operations. They thought he couldn't run it. No one accounted for him. He practically walked into the end zone.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Now Jones. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. But I believe the Giants got this back, and they will hold on to the possession. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jones. Myles Garrett. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
After that sack, 3rd and long. Tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Jones hit and the ball's out. And now the Rams have got it going the other way. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the 4th quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. 41 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Derrick Henry. his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns, but the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Carlson now to add the extra point. And oh my goodness, this is nowhere close. Well to the right and no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out of bounds. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Throwing Jones. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones. And this one is incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. After the penalty, it's Henry. A pretty nice, strong run, but can't break away. Down just inside the 30. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll run it again with Henry. Shrugs him off. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Here we go.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to...
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Well, I think John... something about a run like this from Derrick Henry. I mean, that stiff arm might be the best in the business.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. We'll see that Josh Norman play forever and ever, won't we? Because at Derrick Henry's size, 6'3", nearly 250, you know he's not shying away from contact. And here he just kept the defender at arm's length as he barreled his way into the end zone. I mean, just put that arm into the chest, and there he goes.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Adoree Jackson on the return. And able to get this out to the 25. The possession switching back to the New York Giants. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left. Because
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. Myles Garrett in there for the 7th time in this game alone, and that ties him with a late Derek Thomas for the most sacks ever in a single game. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
Man.
All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
the coach here, and welcome to this Ultimate Challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Here's Tua. Tua hit, and the ball is out. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And oh, he coughed it up. And now a fumble. The ball's out. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Tua. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about...
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Rams have got it back. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team.
And the offense readies for a first down and 10. Here's Cunningham sliding out of the pocket. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big connection on that one. 32 yards. Now Cunningham. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. Little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play and gave up a bigger one instead.
Mr. Davis, you're a football lifer, my friend. You've called games at the highest level. You know head coaches inside and out. Please explain that one to me. Speechless. And right away, he lost the football. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, LA. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower postgame. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Fitzpatrick now. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. 3rd and long, Fitzpatrick following the sack. What can he and the gang come up with? Looking to throw. Fitzpatrick winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. This is fielded at the 27. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Now, they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll roll him out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way down to the 9. A big play there for L.A.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Cunningham. check down here for Henry. And he'll get into the end. Touchdown Rams. Derrick Henry. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. And here we go on the next drive for Washington.